What's up, Diggletdreamers? Mathers here with a UU Showdown Live. We're using this nice balanced team that I got from my friend King UU. Shout out to him if he ever sees this. We'll see how this team goes. I tried it once and the guy timed out, so we really don't know how this team will do, but we'll see. I'm sure it's a good team, and the question is, how will I do with it? Champ puts in work on this half of the team, so it makes me kind of want to lead with it. I feel like his only rocker is, or he actually has two rockers, but Machamp deals with both of those, so I'm just going to lead Machamp. Does it just lead Crocodile? Does it have Intimidate? Yeah, it does. But you know what? This is a dynamic punch. It's coming right for you. Crobat comes out, yeah. We still get that confusion though, which is nice. Yeah, and I feel like I can go Empoleon here pretty safely as he hits himself in his confusion. But I should be able to get some rocks up here. Probably has Defog on Crobat, but confusion ends as he goes for a U-turn, so he's not even going to be able to stay into Defog, which is fine by me. Probably go into Crocodile or Suicune. Yeah, actually that's probably a good play. Just gonna go ahead and roar. Not gonna deal with Suicune Calm Minding or anything like that. But he does just decide to go for the Scald anyway, so Cobalion's gonna come in, unfortunately. This thing is kind of a threat. I'm gonna go Mence, because I can get that Intimidate as he goes for his rocks. And I kinda wanna go for Fire Blast, but don't know if I want to reveal that yet, because that helps me out a lot against, actually it doesn't help me that much against the Abomasnow, because it has Ice Shard. But it does help me against the Honedge. I think I'm just going to go for it. He goes for the Volt Switch. Let's see what he goes into here. He goes into Suicune. Son of a gun. Does 0 to the Suicune. As, just gonna go Empoleon here because I do have Roar if he does want to Crocoon away. Hopefully he doesn't get a burn, which he doesn't. And yeah, I'm just gonna Roar. Still no burn, thankfully. As he roar back out into the Cobalion. Maybe it's just me, guys, but I feel like Roar, it kind of roars you out into something that you had just out a minute ago. Maybe that's just me, but I feel a sneeze coming right now. Oh god. Whew. I probably will mute that, so. Whew. Okay, alright. I'm gonna go Mence again as he puts the timer on. I've been sneezing so much lately. Oh my god, I need to roost. Because he's definitely going to go Suicune as he goes Iron Head. Doesn't get a flinch? No. Thankfully. He does Volt Switch that turn. And he does go Suicune once again. We get the burn though, alright. I'm scared to try to roost on this thing because it could definitely have Ice Beam. So I think I'll just Defog instead. As he actually pulls a switch back into Cobalion, trying to predict the Empoleon to come out. So I'm just gonna roost. I don't flinch. All right. Great. Well, I guess my Mence is going to have to go down, unfortunately. But this thing outspeeds my whole team. I guess I'll go Machamp, just so he can't go for close combat on my Crocodile. And I can't really afford to go for a knockoff, because if he stays in and I hit him with a knockoff, then that's going to give him an attack boost. But he does decide to Volt Switch out into his Crobat. We are able to get the confusion. As I can probably just go Empoleon pretty safely. But this is not looking great, as actually the Crocodile has come out, which can definitely Yoko me with an Earthquake. So I'm kind of forced into Rotom. He could definitely predict that and go for a knockoff. Yeah, he does. Oh man. Okay. Got something in my eye too. Oh god. So unfortunately this thing does outspeed me and can finish me off with pretty much any move it wants. And I don't really have a switch in. I'm just gonna go Will-O-Wisp anyway, but yeah, just take down my Rotom. Okay, alright. Yeah, I don't have anything for this. I don't have anything for this, or his Cobalion, or his Crobat, or anything. I'll go Crocodile, getting intimidated at least. And predicting the switch, go for a knockoff. If he's banded into knockoff. Yeah, he just decided to switch into the Cobalion and gets the attack boost. Yeah, that was definitely not my greatest play. Crap. I'll go Empoleon as he gets up the Stealth Rocks. I'm just gonna go for a Scald because we're able to live the Sacred Sword. And get the burn, thankfully. Looks like we might be able to take down one of his Pokemon. But he might also take down my Empoleon in the process. Oh, thankfully we're able to live it and take out the Cobalion with the Scald. But he can easily bring in the Crocodile or something here and finish me off. Yeah, that is exactly what he's gonna do. But I really don't have a choice. I'm just gonna have to let it happen. Kinda wanna go Machamp here just to switch things up. And I go for an Ice Punch, predicting the Crobat to want to come in. You could definitely also go for an Earthquake, in which case an Ice Punch would also be super effective. So the Crobat does come out, able to take it out with a crit Ice Punch, thankfully. He's gone. So that was a good play on our part. It was something we really needed to do. When you're that far behind in a game, you really, that's the time where you need to try to make a play. To try to give yourself a chance, a fighting chance. Taking a sip of my water there. And I don't think I moved the mic closer after I sneezed, so I feel like just going for a dynamic. Not bad. Definitely going for a knockoff though. Get rid of this thing's Eviolite. It'll definitely be useful to get rid of that. As we get a crit, man, Machamp crit all day. So that Eviolite is gone, so knockoff will still be a good move here. Champ. The crit master. So I'm just going to go for some Bullet Punch damage, because he's probably just going to go right for Shadow Sneak, which he does to take out my Machamp. And I can go into Crocodile here. And honestly, I think it looks like I might lose to the Abomasnow, depending on its set. If it's physically invested at all, I'm pretty sure I lose. I think my best move here might be Earthquake. Because I'm sure it's a Mega Bomb Snow, so knockoff won't be doing that much. It does just go for the Shadow Sneak, so I'm able to take out the Dual Blade. So you could probably go Crocodile here. Actually goes a Bomb Snow. Well, we have to go Florges, we basically have to. As he goes for Blizzard. Which, okay, we can eat that. We can kind of eat that. The Hail is annoying. But I'm just going to Synthesis up. Synthesis does less than that. His growth. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Jeez. Alright. I forgot that Synthesis does less when it's in the Hail. We get the special attack drop, as he does hit us with another Blizzard. We will be able to live one more, so I think I'll just go for more Moonblast damage. As we are able to live that. Oh, not with the Hail though. Alright, yeah. Okay, so now we have to go with Crocodile. As he can just probably hit us with an Ice Shard, so not great. And he's also going to intimidate us with Crocodile. Yeah, it's not a fun time. And I think my best move is to ban myself into Earthquake. We are able to live the Ice Shard, and we're able to take out the Bomb Snow with an Earthquake, so there's that. But the Crocodile does come out, get the Intimidate, and I think that's pretty much game. We're able to get some damage off on that thing, but that is going to be it. GG. Shelly the Butler, that was a good match. I thought it was going to be much farther. I didn't think I was going to get as close as I did. Just based on how the beginning started, but it's still a good match. We'll try to find another one. Hopefully we'll do better with this next match. Alright, this guy's got an interesting team. He's got a Mienshao, Fortress, Aggron, Alomomola, Dugtrio, and a Zelf. Very cool team, bringing up Dugtrio and Alomomola from RU. I know Alomomola is like Alomomola is definitely nothing to mess around with. Doesn't matter that it's RU, it's still good in UU. So I got to be aware of that. He does have a very obvious spinner, so I think don't really need to bother getting the rocks up first turn. Let's maybe try to predict him to lead with his rock setter. Yeah, I'm gonna lead Rotom. I'd also need to keep an eye on that Dugtrio. Not really worth it to lead Empoleon because he could just lead Dugtrio, but he does lead Aggron. But like also I need to keep in mind that like if Empoleon gets a KO or something, or if he goes for U-turn or something, then I could he could definitely go right into Dugtrio and just trap me in. So I'm just gonna go for Will-O-Wisp here. And misses. As he goes for Metal Burst, trying to predict the overheat, I guess. But I'm just gonna keep going and misses a second time as he gets up his Stealth Rocks. Beautiful. Will-O-Wisp misses it twice in a row. I guess it could happen as he goes Alomomola. Data Will-O-Wisp. I know it's like 85% accuracy. Yeah. You know what would be nice if, because Toxic users, if they're Poison type, they get 100% accurate Toxic. Will-O-Wisp should be 100% accurate if Fire types use it. That should be a thing. My drapes on my window are just moving and it's freaking me out. But I'm Volt Switching out on this Alomomola. I don't really know what it wants to do, so I'm just going to go Salamence. We get an Intimidate off on it as he goes for the knockoff. Gets rid of my Life Orb. I guess that's okay. I'm just going to Defog though. I feel like he'll get his Regenerator boost here. Like if I were him, I would. He might go Aggron, and if he does go Aggron, I can Defog and then hit him with a Fire Blast. Yeah, but other than that, I don't really know what he'd want to do. He actually stays in as I go for the Defog, goes for a Toxic. Lets himself get down to 15%, as I kind of want to drop a Draco, but I could just stall him and let him go down to Burn. Goes for a Wish. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to Roost one more time as he actually pulls a switch into the Aggron. predicting maybe the Draco, but I do just want to hit this thing with a Fire Blast right now. Ah, nice at 54% as he gets the rocks back up. I'm going to go back at the Rotom. As he goes for the Heavy Slam, we're able to eat that up. And I'm just going to go for Will-O-Wisp. If he does go Alomomola to take the Will-O-Wisp, I can just Volt Switch again, so I don't really mind that coming in. So the Alomomola does come in, and I should be able to just Volt Switch pretty safely. He could try to be a man and pull a switch into Dugtrio, but no, he does let me take down the Alomomola, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, I'm just going to go with Machamp. I think Machamp can take a hit from any one of his Pokemon. I don't know if it could take a Reckless Mienshao High Jump Kick. What can take a Reckless Mienshao High Jump Kick? Like maybe Florges. But rocks are going to be a problem. But let's see what he goes into here. He could go with Zelf. If he does, I'm going to knock it off. Alright, just go Fortress, so I am just going to Dynamic Punch. Get a nice 32% and Confusion. As he does Volt Switch. Doing 0 because I am a nice Assault vested. And let's see what he goes into here. Goes into the Mienshao. Does go into the Mienshao. Just going to go for a Dynamic Punch. Hope that a Head Jump Kick does not KO. We are able to live it, and we nail him with the Dynamic Punch, get the Confusion, and I'm just going to go for the Bullet Punch here. It does pick up the KO, so the Mienshao, the nice offensive threat on this team, the fast offensive threat I should say, is off the field. He does still have Dugtrio and a Zelf, which are both very fast. He does go with Zelf here. I'm just going to... Can I go Crocodile and be a man? I don't know how useful the Bullet Punch will be. If this thing does live like 1% with Focus Sash or something, that could be useful. I'm going to be a man and go Crocodile. He goes for the Psychic, I assume. Let's see what he does. Not bad, my friend. Not bad. Nice play. So this thing does outspeed me, but the rocks are up. I could defog him, but like that's going to be tough to do. I'm just going to go Pursuit. Yeah, he does take me out the U-turn. But we will get at least some switch advantage here. And he does reveal Energy Ball too, so that's good to keep in mind. Energy Ball U-turn and probably a Psychic type move. And he probably has U-turn over a Nasty Plot, so I assume he does not have Nasty Plot. I can go Mence here, I should be able to defog. At least I hope so. He does reveal the Stone Edge, yeah. That makes sense. Huh. Yeah, this thing is a threat. I'm gonna go Machamp, and I could probably break his Sash with the Bullet Punch. This thing is really a threat though. He does go Aggron. What I can do is outspeed this thing and hit with a Dynamic Punch though. Almost pick up the KO, get the Confusion, as he does take me out with a Heavy Slam. So we weren't able to defog, unfortunately, so Rotom Heat is going to be taking a lot of damage. But I can't just Will-O-Wisp. It has to be some kind of joke. I miss 3 out of 3 Will-O-Wisps on this Aggron. That really, really has to be a joke. Oh my god. He's just gonna keep roaring me around. Just keep roaring me around. I can't really leave Florges in on this thing though, because I don't think a Moonblast will take it out, and a Heavy Slam will definitely take me out. Maybe if I had landed that burn, any one of the 3 burns that I went through, as he goes for Doug Trio and could probably take me out with a Earthquake. And I'm trapped in. So I'm just going to go for Scald, hope he's not Focus Sash, and that I could live an Earthquake, but that's a lot of hope. Because if he does have Stone Edge, he could definitely... Earth Power! Okay, he's not Sash any of his Earth Powers. So we're able to completely destroy him. As he says, lol, I'm feeling like he meant to put Earthquake on and just typed Earth and then hit Enter and got Earth Power instead, because that does happen sometimes. As the Azelf is going to come out now. I feel like I'm just going for Rocks, because I don't want to break the Fortress's Sturdy. As he goes for the Flamethrower, we're able to live that pretty safely. He does the 28%. We still have 48 left over. He goes for another Flamethrower. I'm just gonna he gets burned, but we are able to hit him with a Scald, which does a lot. No burn for us though. But it does break the potential Focus Sash on him, as he can take us out with an Energy Ball. And I think now is my chance to go Florges. It's really my only chance to go Florges. As he does go for a U-turn, he might be able to 2-hit KO that Aggron if he goes into it. But he does go Fortress. Oh, I already had damage on the Fortress. I should not have bothered sending up the rocks, because I could have maybe picked up the KO on the Azelf. Whatever. Just going for Moonblast. I know this... Oh, he's going to Rapid Spin. That's fine, because the rocks don't really do that much. Alright, I'm going to try to go Rotom here. Just go for the Gyro Ball. It doesn't do that much. I'm going to go for a Willow. And we miss yet another Will-O-Wisp. Holy crap. As he just go as Zelf. He could probably take me out, unfortunately, but I guess I have to go Florges. I can leave one more Rock Switch in. So there's that. I do have leftovers as well, as you just go for the Psyshock, which is a 2-hit KO, so I think that will actually be game. Unfortunately. It actually goes for the U-turn though. I don't know why. Goes into Fortress. So I'm forced to stay in, as he does not pick up the KO with the Gyro Ball. Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. And I am able to KO him with a Moonblast. Okay. But I think he just wins it with his elf, yeah. Like, all he has to do is click Psyshock twice. Which he does take out my Florges, and then comes the Rotom. Living on 2% after the rocks, and definitely not going to be able to live a Psyshock, so GG. We're able to lose yet again. I don't know what it is, guys. I haven't been playing that great on Showdown lately, but we'll try to get another battle. As we get a funky team. He's got a Vespiquen. I respect him for bringing the Vespiquen. He's also got a Shuckle and a Noivern. Noivern did drop from UU a while ago. Definitely still a threat, though. Definitely still a threat. I feel like the Shuckle is going to be his lead of choice, so I'm just going to Will-O-Wisp it. But I've landed 1 of 5 Will-O-Wisps, and the only one that I landed was the one when I didn't really need it. So I have a feeling we're going to miss. Alright, we landed for the first time in years. I'm going to Volt Switch. I'm going to Salamence so I can just defog. Ah, he has the contrary. So he gets up the Stealth Rocks and the Sticky Web. But I do have defog, so I'm not really worried about that. I'm just going to go for a Fire Blast, see how much damage I can do. Nice 25%. As he goes for the Toxic and misses, thankfully. So I'm gonna go for one more Fire Blast. As we bring him down to the burn, we'll take him out. I should not have done that. Oh, he actually lives with leftovers, thankfully. Alright, I didn't realize that. So I'm gonna go for a defog. As we raise his evasion, and he goes for the rollout, but he's gonna go down to burn here. So we're able to successfully defog away all the hazards and eliminate the hazard setter. So we are done dealing with hazards for this match, which is fantastic. That is how you get rid of hazards, folks. As he is going to bring out the Noivern, which I don't really have a switch into. I actually have Florges. What am I saying? As we're immune to the Dragon Pulse. And I can just go for Moonblast for damage here. It does hit everything on his team. I hope it'll take out the Noivern, but he does decide to switch into the Blastoise to take it, and takes it fairly well. I don't know if I wanted to go Empoleon, because he probably has the Aura Sphere, but he does go for Water Pulse, and gets the Confusion. I just had a feeling. I just saw him going for it, and I was like, he's going to get the Confusion, isn't he? And then he did. I'm going to go for Stealth Rock, though. I feel like we can live one Aura Sphere. We live it on 1% as we get up our Stealth Rocks. That's going to be doing a lot of damage to the Noivern and bringing the Vespiquen down to half, breaking the potential Sash on the Lucario as well. Unfortunately, we did have to kind of sack our Empoleon for that, but do we really need this thing? No, not really. He does have 2 fighting types, so I'm just going to go for Roar. He Rapid Spins. Oh boy. I completely forgot about that. We hit ourselves in Confusion. Might be worth going in the floor just to try to get the rocks up later then. Man. Goes for the Aura Sphere, we eat it up. As I'm just going to click Moonblast again. Goes for the Water Pulse. Gets another Confusion. Good lord, this guy. They're just on his side. It's unbelievable. My god, I'm going to go Salamence here. As he goes Vespiquen. We're gonna Roost just to see what he wants to do. Defend order. Okay. Alright, I see you, big dog. I'm just gonna Fire Blast. We missed our Fire Blast as he sets up another defend order. Oh boy. We're just gonna lose to this thing, is that the deal? As the Fire Blast is only doing 34% now. Another Fire Blast does 26%. He probably has Roost. He has Heal Order. It's pretty much the same thing. Not good at all. Not good at all. Oh boy. Gonna lose to a Vespiquen. I guess I'll burn it. Just get residual damage. As it misses. It misses. So, Rotom Heat is the worst Will-O-Wisper in the game, as we have now discovered. We are able to land the second one, though, as it does go for Infestation, forcing us to stay in. But actually, I can just go for a Volt Switch. Try to go into Forges, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, he's going to not doing any damage with attack order because he is burned. So, and he's intimidated as well. So I'm just going to go for a Synthesis. Let's just go for Infestation. But honestly, I'm outlasting this thing. Go for a Moonblast, just get a little more damage. Get the special attack drop as he goes for a Heal Order. Alright, if you want us to play the setup game, I'll play the setup game. Start going for Calm Minds. As he goes with another Defend Order. I can afford to go for yet another Calm Mind. You can't touch me with Attack Order. And I can heal off any infestation damage. I'm gonna go for synthesis here just in case something could go wrong. Just go for he gets to max defense, as I am at half what he's at, but I am free from infestation. As he could probably just go for it again. Yeah, he does go for infestation yet again. It's really not doing that much. I can just go for another Calm Mind here. He goes for another heal order. I am up to 3 times, and he's at 4 times, so I only need 2 more to get to his level. As I go for 1 more, as he goes for an attack order, which does 0. And I honestly don't even need to like go for synthesis yet. I can just go get to max right now. Heal next turn, and then start going for Moonblasts. So we're down to 44%. Synthesis will bring us almost to full. As he goes for yet another attack order. We're actually free from infestation, so I'm just gonna go for Moonblast here. Does a nice 25%. Gets the other special attack drop, as he just goes for infestation. So we should be able to pick up the KO here, as he does take burn damage. And I'll hit him with another Moonblast, and the setup threat is averted. You can definitely go Lucario or Mienshao here, depending on if he has Poison Jab on Mienshao. He does go Mienshao. As I'm just gonna go, I don't know. What do I have for this thing? I'm gonna go Rotom. Rotom is really not that useful to me anymore, as he has revealed the Fake Out Life Orb, which is much easier to deal with, I think. Maybe not, actually, because he does outspeed my team anyway. So it's actually more of a threat. But I'm just gonna go Will-O-Wisp here. Will-O-Wisp should do damage, or is useful against his whole team. Residual damage on the Blastoise and the Noivern, and it'll be great on the Mienshao, obviously. So he goes for the U-turn. He's probably Regenerator. I would assume usually Life Orb Regenerator goes hand in hand. As he does go Blastoise, and we're able to Will-O-Wisp this thing. I believe we outspeed. Yeah, we do. As I can just Volt Switch pretty freely. But he'll probably get a Water Pulse Confusion here if I know anything. He actually takes a lot of damage with the Volt Switch. He's only going to live 2 more turns with the burn, so he does go for Aura Sphere there, predicting maybe the Empoleon, but like Empoleon's going down no matter what. So he's going to go down to burn right here. I'm just going to click Synthesis, as he does not get the confusion. Finally, does not get the confusion, and his Blastoise does go down to burn. So he can definitely go Lucario here or Mienshao. Does go Mienshao. Probably just going to Fake Out, I would assume. I'm just going to go Rotom again. Yep. Apologize for the yawn there. What I can do here is just Pain Split. He actually takes me out with the Drain Punch. Not bad, not bad. I'm going to go Machamp. I know Machamp can take High Jump Kick, so I know Machamp can take a Drain Punch. I'm just going to go for Dynamic Punch. I don't think Noivern is really a safe switch in here, but he might be the only thing he can do. Does go for a U-turn. Let's see what he goes into. Goes Lucario. It lives on the Sash, but I do have Bullet Punch. We get the confusion. Oh yeah, obviously we get the confusion. It's Dynamic Punch. But I'm able to take him out with the Bullet Punch, so Lucario is gone. And he could definitely go Noivern here pretty safely. But I can also go Florges pretty safely on his Noivern, as he does miss a Hurricane, unfortunately for him. And I can just click Moonblast here. It should almost KO both of his Pokemon. Sorry, I hit the mic there. But Mienshao does go down, straight down to the Moonblast, as he does forfeit, realizing that it is futile. And we're able to finally get a win in this UU live with this team. And we are at 34 minutes, so I think I'm actually going to end it there. Guys, if you enjoyed this live, make sure to hit that like button, despite the fact that I lost 2 out of 3 matches. But still, you know, guys, I am not the best battler. I still have a lot to learn, especially in UU. But we'll definitely do better next time. And I definitely, like, Pokemon also has a lot to do with state of mind. Like, I'm really not in the state of mind yet. Not yet, I shouldn't say yet. I'm not in the state of mind right now to really be that great at Pokemon. So I'll definitely start recording at a later time. I think I'm just gonna stop. Like, see, obviously you can tell by the way I'm just rambling about nothing that I'm really not in the right mindset to really be playing this very competitive game. But anyway, I'm gonna end this recording right now, guys. Keep dreaming. I'll see you next time, and peace out.